With every breath, a promise to rise. Together we chase the limitless skies. Galvanize the world, feel the modern light. Every healthy choice, it feels so right. Data in our hands, we hold the key. A future built on trust and integrity. Galvanize the world, feel the light. With every healthy choice, it feels so right. Data in our hands, we hold the key. A future built on trust and integrity.
Hello, Galvanators. Welcome today. I cannot believe we are in a new month, and I'm telling you right now, the stuff we're going to share with you today is not a joke. Happy April Fools to everybody, but we're not joking around today. We're going to be sharing some great content, going to have some great information. And as we always do every single week, we want to have you leave with a better vision and understanding of what Galvan is all about, where we're going, and all the things that have transpired, not only the last month, but where we're going here in the future. So excited to have you all on wherever you're tuning in from. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of this community, because it is all about the community. And that's what I love. We're all on the same page. We're all doing the same things. And we're going to give you some updates and highlights today of what's transpired last month and what we're going to be planning on this month, because I'm telling you what, the next 90 days are going to be big in a lot of reasons with what we're doing here at Galvan and with the community. And so you want to make sure if people on your teams aren't aware or aren't on these calls, that they're at least watching the replays. And we're seeing a lot of people do that after the fact on our social media platforms. But get the information out to people, because this is critical, especially if they're part of the community. This is everybody's best interest as we continue to push forward. But I'm excited to get this call underway and to get it started. And it's always good to hear from one of the people that helped get this thing going from the beginning, and that is Dr. Sharp. So Dr. Adam Sharp, thank you so much for being here as always. And I'm going to turn the time over to you. Thanks, friend.
Awesome. Thank you, Byron. Excited to be here. So I'm going to share a couple of videos with you today. So I might have a few IT helps. I may need Byron or one of the other team members make sure that you can hear me. But today is a soul day, right? Mind, body, soul, and then health tips on the fourth rotation of these Galvanator Unite calls. And I thought there's many of our new Galvanators who don't fully understand kind of our origin story. I've got a son, well, all my kids, but my one son in particular who loves superhero movies. And if you're familiar with superhero movies, every villain and every hero has an origin story. And so it's important to know where we come from. And that's what I'm going to share a little bit today from Galvan. So let me add this and make sure that it is... Just need a thumbs up from somebody to make sure that we are can be seen. All right, everybody see this okay? I'm gonna take off our closed captioning for a moment. So as I mentioned, today we're gonna talk a little bit about the soul of Galvan Eyes and where we come from. And if you don't know, when I started here 3 years ago, the company name was Blue United. Now we loved the origin of Blue United, but what we didn't love is that we are trying to do something entirely different than the current health systems. And the two largest health systems in private health systems in the world are Blue Cross Blue Shield and United Healthcare. So Blue United kind of associated us with something that we were trying to be different. And we wanted to actually empower people to make their own health decisions and give them their own health agency. So I'm going to share, this is the first video that we created to actually launch our new name, which is Galvan with our token eyes. And so I'm going to share this for everybody.
We all long to return to the place where we're the best versions of ourselves, because throughout our lives, we forget what that feeling is like. To be secure, to be free, to be ourselves, to be well. When we finally understand our need to live a fulfilling life, we're galvanized into action. Like the spark that causes universes to exist, or the synapses in our brain, or flint to wood. or an engine turning. We take action to take back what was ours to begin with. It's not a quick fix. It's a daily process that will take a lifetime. Reforging our lives will take hard work, but the journey it takes to get there will be worth it.
All right. So I love that video. I love that was created. That voice was Nate Covey, who's a longtime Galvanator that we love. And that was the launch of our new name. It comes from, we had a lot of thought behind this, and it comes from the term galvanize. And many of you have heard this before. But galvanize, the two primary definitions of it are to shock or excite something to take action. And we're going to talk a little bit about how certainly we're doing that with G+, is we want to incentivize you and excite you to make healthy decisions. And the other is a term that it's a protective zinc coating. So it's a coating that helps prevent corrosion of iron or steel. And we believe that some of the challenges and shortcomings of the current health system as we know it around the world has corroded. It has not been protected, and our data is not ours. And we need the technology of the blockchain in order to protect our health data and our health information, and to help us to be the owners of that and the drivers of our own health and well-being. And so we thought that these two fit perfectly for what we were trying to do at Galvan. So this is, if you don't already have G+, go get it. You probably get sick of those that do have it. You already know, but this is our first venture. It's real world actions on the blockchain, but something tangible. Actually, we are actually rewarding with G+ your heart minutes. And we talked about heart minutes last week. That's just anytime you get your heart rate into the exercise range based on your age, that we want to reward you. And we know that tons of evidence around 30 minutes a day, 150 minutes a week. If you are already exercising and you're pushing yourself into that 300 minutes a week, that's even better. But 150 minutes a week does all the things that we want. So we want to shock you, excite you into doing the things that we know that we should be doing, like exercising. In addition to that, we want to excite you about new tools, artificial intelligence, AI tools that help you to assess in a very objective way your mood, stress, and energy. So giving you a new tool that allows you to manage your own mental health in a way that's never been available to people, direct to people ever before. So this is part of what we are doing in terms of our mission and our name to galvanize the world, to heal humanity. So the next, as I mentioned before, this zinc protective coating that helps to prevent corrosion. So we know in the current system that exists, we don't have much control. It's controlled depending on where you live in the world, either by typically a government or a payer like a health insurance, or the hospital system that is the only one available to you, or a clinic. We know that around the world, there's a lot of waste. There's things that we are doing that probably don't benefit to our health. And there's things that we don't provide resources and help to that should be. And there's very little transparency. And the incentives often go to treating illness as opposed to promoting health and wellness. And that is where the blockchain provides all of these new total paradigm shift opportunities with ownership of your health data, decentralization so that you control what happens on the blockchain that's owned and operated by Galvanators. It's efficient because it's run by smart contracts, and there's transparency so that you can see what's happening, and rewards for you doing the things that you need to do in order to be your best self. So if you haven't seen this, I'm going to show, this is a little while ago, but this is a video that talks about our blockchain, why node operation matters, and why those of you that are node owners are receiving rewards, because it's essential to our mission and what we're trying to do. So here's a little tutorial on this.
You use the internet every day, but do you know how it works? Say you want to visit your favorite website. When you enter the website in your browser, your device is sending a request across the world to a computer that stores that website's data. Then that computer sends the data back to your device so you can view it. This transfer takes place through the internet, a giant highway where data is sent back and forth between computers. The computers that store, send, and receive all of this data have a name. Nodes. And when nodes work together, they form what is called a network. Throughout most of the internet's history, networks have been largely owned and controlled by centralized corporations, who, as a result, control all of the data. This is why you often hear problems of your data being sold or compromised. It's because you don't own it. In 2009, a new phase of the internet was born. A project called Bitcoin proved that people across the world could offer up their personal computers as nodes to power a digital currency. This was made possible through Bitcoin's underlying technology called blockchain, a decentralized network that allows people's nodes to work together in a secure way without knowing each other. To date, Bitcoin has now empowered millions of people throughout the globe to take ownership of something valuable to all of us: personal finance. Well, what if there was a blockchain that allowed ownership over the most precious asset any of us possess: our health? In 2022, the Galvan blockchain was created, the world's first blockchain for health and wellness, and it is powered by nodes that you operate. These nodes provide a network for an entirely new approach to how we care for ourselves and others, one where you will own your health data, get access to transparent health information for better decision-making, and earn rewards from the blockchain when you make those healthy decisions. So, how does owning a Galvan node benefit you? Number 1, rewards. Every day you run a licensed Galvan node for at least 6 hours, you earn EYES digital rewards, which will power a new health economy within Galvan. With EYES, you will be able to buy health and wellness products in the Galvan marketplace and even transfer the rewards to the Ethereum blockchain, opening up a whole other world of possibilities. The best part is that running a node is easy. You can download the software on a Mac or Windows computer you already own, or set it up on a rentable online computer for less hassle. Number 2, voting. The Galvan blockchain is governed by node owners who all get to vote on new initiatives. Say you have a great idea to add a new feature to the blockchain. Well, it wouldn't be up to a CEO to decide if it happens or not. You can submit a proposal to the rest of the node owners, and if it passes the votes, it will be scheduled for implementation. The direction of the blockchain is in your hands. And number 3, purpose. We all want to make a difference in the world. By working with other nodes on the network, you will be able to confirm healthy actions from those using the Galvan app, supporting a community of individuals striving for wellness. To get started, visit the Galvan website and buy a node license, a one-time purchase that allows your computer to connect to the blockchain and reap the benefits forever. The best time to get a node is today. Not only is the price already increasing for certain licenses, but you can earn more EYES rewards than later adopters. So what are you waiting for? Come build a healthier world with us, one node at a time.
All right. So I hope that is a little bit enlightening. There's a few things in there that I'm particularly excited about. And that is, we've just launched the Well Collective, and that is our first opportunity at that marketplace that we've been envisioning for a couple of years now, where it allows you to go and take the EYES that you have earned, get a discount, and get your products and services that you enjoy that help to keep you healthy. Part of the magic of what we've created here, and part of the complexity and difficulty, I will admit, is that we are doing something that hasn't been done before, a truly decentralized application of the blockchain and of your health and wellness. As part of this, if you haven't heard of it, we have a third-party partner, Node Governance, and they help to manage and control the voting process that we talked about. It democratizes and decentralizes control. So even though I am currently listed as the CEO of Galvan, the reality is I don't want to own and control Galvan. We want this to go out to the community and for the community to have increasing control of what is happening. The amazing part is in our just beginnings of doing this, we are already supported by blockchain node owners in more than 30 countries. And this is something that continues to grow. There are approximately 23,000 node owners right now, and that continues to grow on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So if you're here, you're already part of something that is amazing and beginning to change the way that we do things. And it's only just begun, and we're already international across the globe. I mentioned this term before, but I think about health agency. Health agency is that we control what happens to ourselves. Now, there's a lot of things we don't control. We don't necessarily control which part of the world we're born into. We don't necessarily control how close a health system or a clinic might be to us. We don't necessarily control how accessible certain medications might be. But we still believe at Galvan something that William Ernest Henley, if you've heard me talk about him before, and this poem that I love called Invictus, the end of it says, "I am the master of my fate and I am the captain of my soul." This is truly the way to encapsulate what Galvan is trying to do. It's trying to help each of you to own your health data, get rewarded for doing the things that you should, and to use those rewards to be able to get the things that you need in order to be your best and healthiest self. So if you didn't know, we've also evolved a little bit, and we've, I think, refined our mission. Our mission is to galvanize the world to heal humanity. And with that, we think that I don't know what's best for each of you, but I do know that in order to be our best self, in order to be our healthiest version of who we want to be, we have to have accurate information. We have to have access to things that help us to be healthy, and we have to be able to be have the tools that we need in order to make those decisions and in order to incentivize ourselves and spark us into well-being. So with that, I hope that you've enjoyed a little looking backwards at where we've come and where we are and what our mission continues to be. And with that, I'm going to turn the time over now to Robert the Beloved, who will give us a little bit of an update on our G Plus app and how we're trying to spark you to be your best self. Let's see. Take it away, Robert.
Good afternoon. Good to come to you from snowy Utah. Absolute beautiful day today here with the white covered snow. But anyway, if you've got your Galvan app, let's go into it. I'm going to give you just a little quick update to show you a couple things. As with most apps, when you get them, the goal of the app in my mind is how can I get past all of the info, all of the everything, so I can start using the app. And so sometimes there's a couple pieces of data that are valid and important, and I want to show you the number one thing for us is birthday. So if you look at your app in the bottom right, there's the ellipse or the more button. If we go into there, this takes us to this page, and in the very top right, you'll see a little cog icon. Once you click on the cog icon, it takes you into your personal profile. Then we have an edit mode. We function to create the accuracy for your wearable, for all of your health data, etc. It's based on your birthday. So you can click on edit, you can click on the birthday, you'll see that little window, and then you can just put in your birthday, whatever that is. Once you hit done, save, then that should give you 4196. I've improved. That's awesome. But anyway, you can edit your birthday there, and that is a great thing for all of the accurate measurements that we're doing under the hood. The other thing is if you come here and there's anything ever that you haven't remembered, or you want to know how do I do this in G+, we have under resources this tutorial. We show this to you on your onboarding when you first buy the app, but you can always go back into it, and then you can click on, for instance, mind, body, soul, and get a little refresher course through a little fun little dialogue that we've got in there on all the different features we have under body, for instance, in this case. And so that's always available to you. And then you can just come out of that and you're set. Anyway, there is a couple little tips for you to continue to learn more about G+, as well as to ensure that your birthday's in there so you're getting the most accurate information on your progress to healthy actions. That's what I've got for today. And with that, I will turn it over to Casey, our savant with customer advocacy. Casey, all yours.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go over, we've covered this before, but we're just going to refresh everybody's memory here. So I'm going to go over how to use the swap feature inside the Galvan wallet. So once you're logged in, you just need to click here on the wallet. And then right now you can swap Ethereum, USDC, and USDT. Keep in mind that the gas fees are all going to be paid in Ethereum. So even if you're using USDC, you will need a little bit of Ethereum in your account. So today we're going to use Ethereum. We're going to clear that out. we're just going to click right here on this swap feature. And then right here, I want to type in my amount in US dollars rather than typing in Ethereum. So I want to sell $7 of my ETH. Oh, there we go. So I want to sell 7 here. Oh, and then, goodness, sorry about that. And then down here, I just have to choose what I want to purchase. So I want to purchase eyes with this. And you click that drop down, it's going to go check the liquidity pools and everything. So it's going to say, okay, for that amount, I can buy that much eyes. So then I'm going to input my wallet passcode, which is different than your account passcode. And I'll hit confirm. Give it just 1 second. And keep in mind, if you're doing anything that's too close to the maximum amount that you have, because there's an estimation of the gas fees, it may fail. So just lower your amount just a little bit. And then I can see that this swap was initiated, and here's my transaction hash. I can copy that and I can go look at that on Etherscan and look at it through the different block explorers. And then it will show up in my transaction history here. So it can take about 15 minutes. You'll see right there, about 15 minutes for that transfer time. But that's it. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to support. From our support page, if you just search for swap, this is going to show you how to swap eyes using your Galvan wallet. How do you use the swap feature to buy and sell tokens in the Galvan wallet? So these will have all of your details and the step-by-step instructions. So if you guys have any questions, check out those FAQs, and then you can always submit a request if you still have more questions or just need a little bit more assistance. So that's pretty much all I have. I'm going to turn it back over to Byron.
Casey, thank you so much for explaining that. Awesome, awesome call today. I've loved all the information, hearing the history about Blue United. I think that was smart to change that. I loved hearing that story, Adam, and sharing kind of the evolution of Galvan, where we come from, where we're going, what this is really about. And guys, the cool thing is everything is now set. We have everything set that I feel like we really need. We have a marketplace for people to go and create the liquidity, as you've heard. We've got the tens of millions of dollars that have already been spent on the blockchain. We've got the tokens on exchanges, and now we're doing our part. Let's go out there and let's go share this. You know, you can have the greatest thing on the planet, but if nobody in the world knows about it, it doesn't matter. And so now that we have this, how do we not just be excited about being able to participate at whatever level? And I love that people can participate at whatever level they want. If they want to just go and buy tokens, buy eyes, do it. If people want kind of what we call almost the mini node, right? And they buy the app and they get rewarded for healthy actions instead of, you know, we're now putting the focus on the right activities. Go become healthier, and we're going to reward you for that. And as you can see, the app continues to get better and improve. I love being on here every single week and hearing the new updates that Robert and his team are doing with that app. Or if people want to really participate, guys, I've been a part of businesses where people would have loved to feel like that they could have a seat at the table, where they could feel like, hey, you know what? I have a say more than just I'm just in this company. And people can have a say in this community through a node. And everybody has that opportunity to participate in it. And they didn't need to spend the millions and millions of dollars to be one of the founders of a company or anything like that. They just buy a node, and the node owners get those votes. They get the daily rewards. So whatever level somebody wants to participate in, they can. If somebody wants multiple nodes, they can. And I just love that because it's open for everybody. You know, we're not going to say, my last company, I used to have people hit me up all the time. Hey, what can I do? Can I participate? Can I get some ownership? How can I buy into the company? You're looking for investors. I mean, I used to hear all that all of the time. We don't have investors here. We have community members, and we can all participate at whatever level we want. And I love that now that we have this new feature that you guys know. I don't know if you paid attention, but we did this a promotion last month where we were letting people, as Casey talked about, exchange some eyes. We did that for a minute. Have you guys noticed what happened to our token? Go back and look. And this is what I love. It's all on the blockchain. It's on the exchanges, you can see. But we almost pretty much doubled our token in the last month. The price of it, 100% increase. I mean, how hard is it to have a 100% increase in Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything else like that? And yet we're just getting started. And all we did was teach some people how to go buy some tokens out of the marketplace. Have a few more people buy nodes and participate. And the token, as the community grows, the token grows. Now, we're not here to make any claims because we don't know what's going to happen. But here's what I know is if we grow this community, then how does not every other aspect or value of this community grow as well? And we can see what was able to happen. This is last month. Had a few more people know that we're there, start to look at our token. I have people, family members that will call me and say, Byron, I've got 3 million tokens now. Hey, I just bought some more tokens. They're excited that they're buying out of the marketplace again and again, right? So we've made it even more simplistic for people to do it. And as you heard from Casey on how to go and do that in your wallet, in your Galvan wallet, we're excited about this promotion that we're going to be doing this month. And I want to share one or two things real quick. So I'm going to bring up to stage my screen real quick here. So first off, I'm going to talk about the Well Collective so you guys understand this. Now, because I've had some questions on this. Do you have to be a member to shop the Well Collective? No, you don't have to be a member. You can go and shop, use your eyes, use normal cash, currencies, whatever, to go and buy and purchase. But if you want to be commissioned for selling those products, you can have a membership. Now, there's 3 different memberships. I just want you to know about this. And once again, if you're just buying nodes, typically you're fine. If you already have a node and all, you're great. But if you want to refer people to buy protein or to buy this health product or new ones that you're going to see, and you refer people, you can get commissioned off of that as well. But that comes with the membership. There's 3 memberships. One is a Well membership. Now, what are you getting with that Well membership? One is you're getting the app. A lot of people might not have the app. If they want the G Plus app, they're getting the year subscription. And they're getting what's called a structure NFT. Now, what is that? That's basically, as you go out there and share with people who share with people, if that community grows within the Well Collective, what's going to happen is we're tracking that. Obviously, we're paying out the commission and the bonus, but we're backing that whole structure up on the blockchain. Think about that, where you can control that. Okay, I come from a world where everybody would say, "Oh, you own your own business. If you go out there and you build a team or you open up countries and organizations, it's yours." Whatever. I mean, they say it's yours, but is it really yours? When we're talking about an NFT structure, NFT, that is yours. The structure that you build is yours. It can't be taken away. And I love that we're doing this. We're changing the game forever. I mean, how many people have had a comp plan changed on them, had things taken away from them? They built whether it's the direct sales place, the network marketing space, the affiliate space, where things were promised and they didn't happen. Do you want to know what changes that and solves that? Blockchain and smart contracts. And so that structure NFT, I don't even think we understand how powerful that's going to be, but it's going to change the world and structures and organizations. When you can back up an entire structure on the blockchain with NFTs and they're linked together through smart contracts, guys, I'm telling you what, it's never been done. And we're doing it and we're figuring this thing out. Now we're going to do it simultaneously. We're doing it Web 2 and Web 3 at the same time because we want to make sure that we're not missing any steps. That's what that membership gets you. It gets you your NFT and it gets you a G Plus app. Now, somebody might say, well, I already have a G Plus app. Okay, well, have another one. Give it away. Do whatever. It's where the second membership is the Well Plus membership. It's $500. So what do you get for that membership? Well, you get the G Plus app. We're always going to have a Galvan product in it, right? The G Plus app, the Well Collective Galvan structure NFT. So everything you get in the $200 package, but $400 worth of product credit, $400 worth of products in the collective. So you spend $500, you get $400 in product, G Plus app and stuff. Obviously you get all that savings. Now, some people are going to be brought in through the collective that aren't already a part of Galvan, aren't already a part of Connect, that don't have a node, don't have any of that stuff. Okay, so if people already have a smart node and everything, great. But if people don't, because people are going to be brought in through the collective. So we have a VIP membership. It's $5,500. That gets you a Galvan smart node. It gets you everything that the other ones get you, right? You get the $400 credit of product, smart node. You get the Boost NFT, which is worth $500, that doubles that node's value for six months. You get the Structure NFT. You get the G Plus app. You get all of those benefits for $5,500. Now, the good thing is, all of this, just like in other scenarios, it's all commissionable, right? It's all tracked and everything. But we don't care how people come in to Connect. If they come into Galvan through Galvan and buy a node, great. If they come into Galvan through Connect and buy a node, great. If they come in through the Well Marketplace, great. If they come in 15 other ways, great. We just want them to come, purchase nodes, be a part of this community. And now we've got a way to keep track of all of this in the collective through tangible products and services. Okay, so if you go to the Well Collective, you're going to see, if you have a node and everything like that, don't feel like, yeah, this is for every type of person that comes. And I know right now we got a lot of people that are going to be coming into Galvan and being a part of this community through the collective, as we're bringing in groups, as I'm bringing in teams and other people that are dissatisfied because they didn't have the structure and the support and the guarantee from whatever they experienced in their first company or existing company, where we can give them that. Because one thing blockchain gives everybody is visibility, clarity, and we're bringing back trust, right? So just first off, wanted to share that with everyone. It is live. If people can go and they can purchase products and services, if you haven't been through the collective yet to see it, you can use fiat, you can use cash to crypto, you can use crypto. If you use eyes, you're going to get a discount. Okay, we want to give people a discount, a 10% discount. So there's a huge benefit there. But they don't have to. They don't have to use eyes if they don't have them or they don't want to. And so what I'm trying to teach people to do is one thing. Okay, if you were going to spend $50 a month on protein anyway, or you're going to buy $100 worth of health products anyway, just do one extra step. Why don't you just go buy the tokens out of the marketplace, come to the Well Collective, instead of spending $100, you spend 90 because you get a 10% discount. And then what is that going to happen to the transactions on our token? What do you think is going to happen when we're doing $3,000 a day in transactional volume? And then $5,000 a day in transactional volume from the collective that goes, using eyes, and then $10,000 a day, and then $15,000. What do you think is going to happen to this community? What do you think is going to happen to the token? We're creating a scenario for everyone to win at every level. And that's what I love about this, is everybody wins. The community wins, right? So to get people in the habit and understand how to do this, every promotion we do should have a purpose. It has a reason behind it. So now that I told you that, and I told you that, hey, for me, any of the tokens that I get from my nodes or any of the tokens that I get from the G Plus app, I'm not going to use those in the collective because they're too valuable for me. I believe what's going to happen in the future. What am I going to use to buy products and services from the collective? I'm still going to use token, but what I just bought out of the market that day, I'm going to go to the market, I'm going to buy my tokens in ICE, and then I'm going to go to the collective, I'm going to buy my products. I'm not going to take the tokens that I have from me personally, because I want to hold on to those, because I believe I'm going to kind of hodl and do things long term. But let's go out there and at least teach people how to do this. So that's why we're doing what we're doing with this promotion. We're bringing it back this month. Okay. And what we're doing is we want people to go into the wallet, just like Casey just talked about. And we want you to exchange and buy ICE tokens. If nothing else, buy ICE tokens, test it. You can hold on to them if you want, or buy ICE tokens and then go and use them in the marketplace. Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to, every time you do that, we're going to do this every week, and we're going to have a monthly aspect of it too. So on a weekly basis, every Tuesday, like we're doing. We're going to come and we're going to do kind of a raffle. And everybody that's gone through the process, one, go and do what Casey just showed you. Then take your transaction hash, because every time you do a transaction, there's a hash. There's something that you can track that. You're going to take that hash and you're going to email it to support. And you can see in the chat there, we've got the support. We've got an article there you can go and look at too on how to do this, right? And you're going to submit that to us. And Casey's going to create a spreadsheet, and then we're going to use a randomizer and pick somebody every week. And for the weeks throughout this month, we're going to pick somebody new each week as we're doing this. And we're going to double whatever it was that was in that transaction hash. So if somebody converted $30 from Ethereum to eyes, if you win, we're going to give you another $30 worth of eyes. We're going to match it. Okay. And we're going to do that for the next couple of weeks throughout the month. And then at the very end of the month, what we're going to do is we're going to take all of them and we're going to kind of do a big raffle. And for the first place winner, we're going to, let's just do the third place winner. We're going to double it like we've been doing. The second, we're going to 2 times it. So if somebody put in $100, we're going to give you $200 on top of that 100. And then if somebody is first place, if you put in $100, we're going to give you an additional $300. So we're going to 3 times that. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this month. We want people to get in the habit of using their wallets and using your wallets to get eyes, even if it is to do it on a monthly basis, to go and get those things out of the marketplace. Just like we saw last month, anybody that had tokens, eyes tokens, the price practically doubled. Didn't happen in Ethereum. Didn't double in Ethereum last month. Didn't double in Bitcoin last month, but it did double in ICE. And so what's going to happen to our community as we keep doing this? Guys, I'm just super excited because we are in charge of our future. We have it. It's in our control. And even though we can't see the future, if we can build a bigger community and we can go out there and do with this project, which what's more important? I mean, people, how much money will people spend when one of their loved ones is sick? Is there a price tag on it? There's no price tag on it. Okay, people will spend whatever they can if they think something can help. And yet we're trying to be a solution and give people that information, hopefully before there's a problem. Okay, see those trends and things that they can do. And as a community, work together to heal humanity. What bigger cause is there than that? And what demographic is bigger than that? Okay, who are we marketing to, if you want to say marketing? Who, cradle to grave, every single person. Because every single person should be caring about their well-being. If I have children, if my kids are suffering and their mood is down and their anxiety is up, as a parent, don't I want to know about that? Absolutely. And now I have an app that can tell them and me. It's crazy. What parent wouldn't want that? I mean, I love what we're doing here. Anyway, you get me going and you get me going because I get excited about this. But let's take advantage of this promotion and let's go exchange a token for eyes, send in the hash, and we're going to be doing this raffle every single week and do a big one at the end of the month. But more importantly, what are we trying to teach and train people how to do this so that they can take advantage of getting discounts in the marketplace as well? Okay, so anyway, I'm excited to see what's going to happen the next 90 days as we continue to promote and grow. And if we were able to almost double the price of the token, it's a byproduct of us doing what we're doing. And what I love about this project is it's not all about the token, but as we grow the community, the token is going to grow. So anyway, I'm excited about what we're doing. I'm excited about this month, and I'm excited what's going to happen the next 90 days as we launch the collective, as we take the community here and continue to grow, and as we go out there and take organizations that are dissatisfied with the way things have been done and give them something that they've never had before. Okay. And we're going to continually bring new brands into the marketplace and give people what they want and let the people decide. If there's a brand that doesn't do well or the product that doesn't do well, we'll get rid of it. If there's other brands that are doing better, we'll bring them in. Okay. So Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a Galvanator and believing in this cause and going out there and doing stuff. And but we need to act. It's time to act right now. It's time to go out there and share. And we're not selling. We're serving. When you're giving somebody something of value, and we're giving a greater value than what we're asking in return for it, which, I mean, $110 for the app, to be able to have that, and we can reward people with, I mean, who knows what those eyes are going to be worth, right, in the future too. But we're serving. We're not selling. We're trying to help people. How do we not want to open our mouths and share this with people? So anyway, now through the collective, if you have the NFT and you share the app, you can obviously get commissioned on that stuff too, not just products. But we're excited about where we're at, where we're going. And I'm just grateful to be on this team of all of you, as we're all community members. People that we have here that you heard from today are passionate about what we're doing. I can tell you, they eat, drink, and sleep Galvan. And we're excited to see where this is going to go. So thanks for tuning in. Wish you all the best. And as we always say, I always like to say, I'm Byron Belka, and I'm a Galvanator. Take care, everybody. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you.